Ina, let me ask you a question. What's the number one piece of bad advice you got when you started learning English?
Oh, just one? That's a long list, Paul. But I think I know what you're getting at. It has to be don't use filler words.
You read my mind. Don't say never say and whatever you do, never say like.
Exactly. My teachers were so strict about it. They called them verbal crutches. They said they make you sound unprofessional, uneducated, like you don't know what you're talking about. I am constantly trying to stop myself from using them. When I'm in a conversation, my brain is just screaming, don't say.
And let me guess, how does that make you feel? More fluent? More relaxed?
It makes me feel robotic and incredibly stressed out. I'm so busy policing my own words that I lose my train of thought. And then when I get stuck, the silence is just awful. It feels like a giant, empty hole in the conversation, and I just panic.
Robotic is the perfect word. You're so focused on the rule that you're losing the feeling. And here's the secret, Ina. The big myth we're going to bust today. Filler words are not mistakes. They are not a sign of low intelligence. They are one of the most important, sophisticated, and human parts of spoken language.
Wait, sophisticated? Paul, you can't be serious. Is sophisticated?
I am 100% serious. I want you to go on YouTube after this. Find an unscripted interview with a Harvard professor, a brilliant scientist, a CEO, even a former president. You will hear and like. What you were taught is a bad habit is actually a crucial linguistic tool.
Okay, I'm listening, but you have to convince me. I mean, when I hear someone say like every other word, it is distracting.
That's a fair point, and it's an important one. We're not talking about overusing them to the point where the listener can't follow you. We're talking about their purpose. Let's start with the big two, and What are you doing physically when you say one of those?
I'm, I'm thinking. I'm trying to find the next word, or I'm trying to remember a detail.
Exactly. You're thinking. Now, in a conversation, you have two choices when you need a second to think. You can have an unfilled pause, which is total dead silence, or you can have a filled pause, which is or You said it yourself, the silence feels awful. Why?
Because it feels like the connection is broken, or like I'm finished talking. And if I'm silent for too long, the other person might jump in and interrupt me.
And that's it. You hit the nail on the head. A filled pause, like is a social signal. It's not just a thinking sound, it's a turn-holding sound. You are, in effect, sending a message to the other person, I'm still speaking, I'm not done with my thought, please wait 1 second while I find the right word. It's an invisible, polite hold-on button.
Wow, a hold on button? I never ever thought of it that way. So when I'm just silent, the other person thinks,
That it's their turn to talk, or that you've given up, or that you're uncomfortable. In American English especially, long silences in the middle of a thought can feel very heavy, very awkward. A little or just lightens it. It keeps the motor of the conversation running. It's not a mistake, it's a signal.
okay, I'm sold on and They're not flaws, they're conversational grease. But we have to talk about the big one, the one everyone really hates.
Oh, we're going there. You're ready to talk about like?
Oh, groaning, playful. I guess so. Paul, I just hear it so much. It was like so amazing, and I was like totally surprised. It sounds uneducated to me.
I get it. That's the stereotype. And like any filler, if you use it in every single sentence, it's distracting. But like isn't just one word, Ina. It has at least 4 or 5 different jobs, and most of them are incredibly useful.
4 or 5? I thought its only job was to be annoying.
Job number one, the hedge or softener. Let's say I ask you, what time does the movie start? You're pretty sure, but not 100%. You could say, it starts at 7 o'clock. But that's very direct. If you're wrong, you're wrong. What might you say instead?
I'd probably say, I think it starts around 7 o'clock, or it's about 7.
Right. Or you could say, it starts at like 7 o'clock. In that sentence, like does the exact same job as around or about. It's a hedge. It softens the statement. It's you signaling, this is my best guess, but don't hold me to it. It's not a mistake, it's a strategy. It's a tool for precision.
Hmm. Okay. It's like 7 o'clock. It does sound softer, less aggressive. Okay, I'm with you on that one. What's job number 2?
Job number two is a big one. It's called the quotative like. This one is fascinating. It's how we quote people, or more importantly, how we quote feelings.
Quotative? You mean like he said, I'm angry?
Sort of, but it's so much more. In the past, people would say, he said, I'm angry, or I thought, this is strange. But in the last 40 years, like has taken over. Now, a native speaker will almost always say, he was like, I'm so angry. And I was like, this is so strange.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I hear that all the time. So my friend was like, you won't believe this. And I was like, what?
And here's why it's brilliant. It doesn't just mean said. He was like can introduce a direct quote, but more often, it introduces an internal feeling, an action, or a paraphrase. If you say, I was like, wow, you probably didn't actually say the word wow out loud.
You're right. I felt well. I was like means my internal reaction was.
Exactly. It's a window into your thoughts and feelings. It's so much more descriptive and emotional than I thought. It's a storytelling tool. When your friend says, I was like, I can't believe he did that, she's not just reporting speech, she's inviting you to feel her indignation. It's an incredibly sophisticated human and emotional piece of language. And we tell students it's wrong. It's crazy.
This is this is blowing my mind. So like isn't lazy. It's more descriptive. It's a way of acting out the story.
Now you're getting it. It's a performance. Okay, what about you know?
That one. It's a great day, you know? It just seems like a nervous habit.
It can be, but its main job is connection. It's a report tool. When I say you know in the middle of a sentence, it's just so frustrating when the bus is late, you know? What am I doing?
You're checking. You're checking to see if I'm listening or if I agree with you.
Yes, it's a checking in tool, but it's more than that. I'm assuming you agree. I'm saying this is a shared feeling. You know this feeling, right? We're on the same team. It builds rapport. It turns my monologue into a dialogue even if you don't say anything. It's collaborative.
Okay, this is making so much sense. What about I mean? I use that one when I feel like I've made a mistake. I'll see you tomorrow, on Friday.
And that's exactly its job. It's a clarification marker. It's you in real time editing your own speech. I mean is a signal to your listener that says, hold on, that wasn't exactly right. Here comes the more accurate version. This is an incredibly high-level function. You are self-monitoring, self-correcting, and signposting that correction for your listener all at the same time. It's not a mistake. It's a fix. It shows you care about being understood correctly.
So, let me get this straight. And are hold on, I'm thinking buttons.
Like is a politeness tool and a storytelling tool. You know is a connection tool, and I mean is an accuracy tool. These are these are all good things.
They're not just good, they're essential for natural human speech.
But Paul, what about the line? What about the big job interview? A professional presentation. Surely then I need to sound perfect. Surely then I must eliminate them.
This is the most important question. And the answer is it's about the Goldilocks principle. Not too much, not too little. Let's imagine 3 candidates in a job interview. Candidate 1. So, I really want this job. I'm like a hard worker and I'm good at teams. I will increase your profits.